Good day, people. Today we're going to calculate the circumference of a circle. We're going to do questions related to the circumference of a circle. So by now, students are supposed to know that the circumference is the total distance around the circle. So when we ask you to find the circumference, we're asking you for the distance around the circle or one complete revolution. The radius is the distance from the center of the circle. So it's the distance from the center to the circumference. That's called the radius. The diameter is the longest distance in the circle, so it goes from one point on the circumference to the center to our next point on the circumference. We also know that the diameter is twice the radius. So if the radius is 2, the diameter is 4. If the radius is 5, the diameter is 10. If the radius is 3, the diameter is 6. Alright, some formulas we need to bear in mind. So to find the circumference, if you know the circumference of the circle and the diameter, we know that the relationship between the circumference of the circle and the diameter is pi. So when we divide that circumference by the diameter, we should get pi. Alright, from that formula, we came up with this formula, the circumference of a circle. So the circumference, the distance around a circle, or one complete revolution of a circle, is the diameter times pi. We can also find the diameter if we know the circumference. All we have to do is the circumference divided by pi will give us the diameter. Let us try some questions. Mark recently replaced his front bicycle wheel. How far does the bike travel with each revolution of his new front wheel if the diameter is 26? So they're asking you one complete revolution would be about how much? So basically they're asking us for the circumference of this lovely wheel. Alright, what do we know that we are finding the circumference. And what do we have? We have the diameter. We know the diameter is 26. Alright, since we know all of that, we know that the circumference would be equal to pi times the diameter. So we know pi, and we know the diameter is 26. So pi times 26 gives us 26 pi, or this is the exact answer, 26 pi, or in terms of pi, it would be 26 pi. An approximation would be 81.68140899 inches. So this is just an approximation of the answer. This is the exact answer right here. Alright, so one complete revolution would be about 81.68 inches. What is the circumference of the rim of a basketball hoop with a radius of 9 inches? So they want us to find the circumference. So trying to find the circumference, what do we have? We have the radius. We know the radius is 9. Alright, so to find the circumference of a circle, we know that it's pi times the diameter. Alright, we have the radius, so we can know the diameter. We know the diameter would be equal to 9 times 2, which is 18. So the diameter of this circle would be 18. So to find the circumference, we know that it would be pi times 18, which is 18 pi to be exact, or 56.54866.776 inches. So that would be the circumference of this basketball hoop. Kayla and Theo got on the first wheel shown. About how high will they be at the top of the first wheel? So since we want to find the distance from the bottom of the first wheel to the top of the first wheel, this distance looks like we're trying to find the diameter. So we're trying to find the diameter of the first wheel. Alright, what do we know? We know that the circumference is 220 feet. Alright, so we know the formula to find the diameter would be the circumference divided by pi. So that would be 220 divided by pi, which gives us 70.0281749 feet. So about how high will they be at the top of the first wheel? They will be about 70 feet high. Alright, thank you for watching.